All right, all right, all right. Starting out in 2 minutes. Well, welcome everybody to this beautiful session. Right. I am Shubham Singh, co-lead of Technical Society. I'll be your guide throughout this whole session. And ये मेरा hostel का room है by the way. And most of the achievements that I've done in my life have been like in this hostel only. It's been with me for the last 2 years. So I hope like or dislike the background, it is what it is. So let's just start with this beautiful session आपका. Let's still wait for 2 minutes and wait for people to join in. People are still joining in. Great. We have over 50 people. Amazing. ठीक है सही है. Are you guys okay with English or do you guys would prefer English only? Give a thumbs up if you are like okay with a mix of Hindi and English. Just give a thumbs up if you are. Okay, so I think we can proceed with that. ठीक है. Okay. So this today's session is going to be about two things. Firstly, is going to be discussing projects that are very industry related, and secondly, it is going to be about how to build a resume. Right. My resume have personally been selected into multiple companies first rounds. Maybe or maybe not. I made through the second round, but yeah. Um, I think a lot of how many of you are like from first and second years? Yeah, raise your like give me like a thumbs up. That's a pretty good number. Okay. Stop. ठीक है सही है. Okay. So you guys must be like looking at getting into internships and everything, right? So this session is exactly going to be for you, right? How to build what are the possible projects that are like industry relevant right now? Because अभी तुम किसी यूट्यूबर के पास जाओगे, right? वो बोलेगा blog app बना दो, ये बना दो. And trust me, those things really don't work anymore. Like really don't work anymore. You know, normal merge tag applications, such those things really don't work anymore. So let's just kick off this session with let us just kick off with this session by sharing some industry relevant projects because I'm going to keep it very short and sweet. And I think for HRs to recruit you that time. But with the AI era coming in, basic projects are very common these days, right? So the basically the criteria is now, can you take accountability and ownerships of your system that you built, right? तुम एक सिस्टम को स्केलेबल बना सकते हो क्या? कैसे तुम एक technical leads these days, they dislike, they very much dislike hand holding, all right? ठीक है, they want you to take ownership of your own code. They probably even would want to like take the entire ownership on everything, right? So these days recruitment is a lot about trust. It's a lot about trust, and even sometimes being like good at marketing your projects as well, right? So I'm going to be sharing a lot of projects, like a lot of projects. मतलब तुम्हारा दिमाग खराब हो जाएगा सुन के कि ये भी बना सकते थे क्या, right? And the projects are going to be very mind blowing, right? तुम्हें लगेगा कि भाई ये तो बना ही नहीं सकते, but it trust me, it is so easy to make, right. So let me just start, I guess. Hmm. So what probably wouldn't work, I think I've talked about it. Simple notes app, simple clone projects, Twitter clone, Instagram chat application, HTML, CSS websites. Even though I have personally made them, for my own learning, but those are not projects. Those are the things I do for my own learning, right? And I think you should also follow the same protocol, right? And also tutorial based builds, uh, that definitely might not work these days because like बहुत सारे changes आ गए हैं, है ना? So okay. So what definitely would work? SaaS style products. अगर तुम्हारा खुद का एक प्रोडक्ट है which has basically data handling, user handling, has end-to-end cycles, and also maybe has payment integration. Those definitely market well and still work well. Enterprise level systems, you've optimized user management and everything. Builds based upon system thinking and problem solving thinking, right? I have seen so many people, so many HRs hiring also on the basis of if you have not, or maybe if you have won multiple hackathons. And that's crazy. Like these days, it's literally happening, right? Right. Okay. So the projects that market well are also the ones that are solving a common problem to people, right? And as I said before, the market these days is always about how well can you market your product rather than just code. मुझे कोडिंग आती है, that's great, but क्या दुनिया को पता है कि मुझको कोडिंग आती है? The question is the norm right now, है ना? Okay. So let me just start by sharing some of the easier projects we can make. I'm going to keep this session very quick, very short. I don't intend to waste your time, and I don't want to waste your time at all. Having dinner with your family, you can have that time entirely, right? Let's just kick this off. Build your own Vercel. You guys, now hold up. You guys might think ki this is very tough to make. This is close to impossible to make, all right. But trust me, like I've made my own. I know it's very easy to make. I'll just, go to this link. I hope you're able to see this link. Yeah. It's literally a 1 hour, 24 minutes video, right? And the second video is around 1 hour, 12 minutes. That's all you need to understand how Vercel itself is built, right? Imagine being able to host your own projects instead of .vercel.app, it's .shubham.dev, your name .dev. Isn't that amazing, right? तुम्हें as a codemin भी host करना आ जाएगा, and that's going to be beautiful, right? You will learn AWS S3. You might think कि मुझे ये सब चीजें नहीं आती है, you might think at all, but इस video के through it's just like crazy. It's amazing how he has explained things. I've personally went through that. You can definitely go through it. अगर तुम्हें चीजें नहीं भी आती है, तुम सीख जाओगे इस वीडियो से, right? This is the type of video that you should probably look towards. Okay. ठीक है, right? Again, reverse proxy, engine, nginx, some node proxy, DNS subdomain mapping, all of those weird, like these concepts might look very weird to first years and second years, and even maybe in the third years. But मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ, तुम सीख जाओगे, and that's going to be a total flex यार. Like trust me, it is going to be. जब मैंने सीखा था, I'm like crazy भाई. मैं like अपने दोस्तों को जाके बता रहा था भाई मैंने ये बनाया. Oh, okay, ठीक है. I'm going to start with the second one. Build build your own Kubernetes. If you have heard of Kubernetes, it is a distributed systems. Like it basically is like an entire under distributed systems. If I go under like explaining you what Kubernetes actually is, it will take a lot of time. But I'll just show you that this video is literally 1.5 hours long. That's literally equal to the size of Vercel ki video. And that's amazing. You know what? You'll probably learn so much more about Kubernetes by making this project rather than you might actually learn how to code an Kubernetes project, right? Right. So it's really that easy. My guy, Piyush Garg. Uh, I just love his videos यार वो बहुत सारी कॉम्प्लेक्स चीज़ों को बहुत इजी कर देता है सो यू कैन डेफिनेटली रेफर टू दिस मटेरियल मैं लिटरली सारे कुछ कोर कंपोनेंट्स what you learn, right? And I'm telling you what, these are still very basic projects. We are going to like just shoot your level up, right? Build your own Git again, just again. You might think this is a very complex project, but again, 56 minutes video. Learn how to build your own Git. And rather, one of my friends, one of my seniors actually, he had his internships in a company called Blocks of Blocks, and they were building a decentralized Git. You can see it over there, right? They were trying to build a Git that is decentralized, that is over ICP blockchain, right? Understand was what immutable is. You know, you push something onto the cloud, and now it's stamp market stays there, basically, right? It's like a digital footprint but permanent. Like you can't take it there. And decentralized Git was also one of the very good projects that I saw. You know, you can build your own Git as well. Okay, maybe even your own decentralized Git. I have also shared that with you. You know, because I just think about projects. See, मतलब देखो कि project में है क्या, right? Try to build it on your own. Try to build it in a way that suits you. You know, try to build your own variation. That's where the actual learning comes. It does not come from any tutorial based learning and everything. It always comes from some weird ass documentation code or some open source idea or some chat GPT, whatever you're trying to build the version of yourself, right? So, all right, this was Git. Now some moderate and a little bit time consuming projects, right? If you guys have your somewhat क्या कहते हैं, these things within a month or something, you can definitely target these projects, internships and interviews maybe, right? If you're targeting interviews in a month itself, these are the kind of projects that you should definitely target out. All right, so let me just go through them also. Build your own open claw. You might think I'm a crazy guy, but you will be shocked at like how easy it is to actually build, right? This is an amazing, again, my guy Piyush Garg. It is an amazing resource to learn this. How to build your own क्या कहते हैं, local OpenClaw, right? OpenClaw is the fastest growing open source project in history. The number of stars on OpenClaw, as you all know, like, oh, okay, okay. So, yeah, ठीक है. You might think that it is very complex to build, but here's like a simple system of OpenClaw. OpenClaw कौन है I can meet this guy. I'm not able to meet this guy. Ajit, can you mute yourself? Okay, ठीक है. I kind of removed somebody. Never mind that. We'll share the recording with him. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Let me just start where I left off. I hope you're able to see my screen. Give me a thumbs up here. So far, so good, right? That's crazy. यार 60 people are in the meeting. I'm like, मुझे मजा आ रहा है. ठीक है, सही है. I'm very excited about this. ठीक है. I also built my own local cloud, and I just vibe coded it in 3 hours. It's literally that easy to make. है ना, है ना, है ना, है ना. I think, yeah, here's my own reference, right? It literally took me just 3 hours to vibe code everything. Oh, thank you for the heart, sir. Hope you took a screenshot of that. Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. So wondering OpenClaw is really that tough or it's just hype. Because मैंने इसको literally 3 hours में बना दिया था. It is very easy to make, and it is the craziest like marketing you can get. You can just get in this one, you know. Projects like PicoClaw. There was a project in Rust entirely, PicoClaw, which went viral immediately after the launch of OpenClaw, and that's amazing. You can if you build this project around this time around, you know, build a project such as deployment cycles for OpenClaw, or maybe even build the project for something like local claw. What I personally was building like a local claw, which runs on free to use Olama models. If you guys know what don't know what Olama is, basically जो chat GPT है, it's on cloud. मतलब वो online है, right? But तुम अपने एक लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल को या फिर एआई को अपने खुद के सिस्टम पे रन कर रहे हो, राइट? दोज आर फ्री टू यूज मॉडल्स, राइट? तो मैं कंप्लीटली फ्री बना रहा था उसको, एंड आई एम स्टिल मेकिंग इट, आई गेस, if I get time for it, right? So it's very easy to make, very easy to build, and it is pretty relevant. Like right now, if one project I would say you pick up, this is the one. Definitely, definitely. Okay. So again, fastest growing open source project in history. This is like the terminal code I like used and stuff, right? Someone was also making servum API, like using, you know, कि मैं command दे दूँ voice से, and like सब कुछ हो जाए खुद ही, something like that. So OpenClaw is like the fastest growing open source project in history again. More than Linux, more than Tailwind, more than Facebook. Isn't that crazy? ठीक है. The second application, build your own Whisper Flow, a clone of Whisper Flow that is maybe open sourced as well, है ना? There is an example, OpenYapper. This project went viral, ठीक है? Let us just see how many stars. 107 stars. 107 stars, by the way, for GitHub is a lot. अगर तुम्हें पता नहीं होगा, है ना? ठीक है? It was also winner of multiple hackathons, I guess. This one also, right? So they made it for completely white coding tool. I think I might have something of my own as well. Are you guys able to see my screen like right now? Hold up, hold up. I think I had one local TTS. Yeah. Okay, I have one. Yeah, I can run it in the background, you know, and show you guys what I built. Maybe let me just show it to you. If I press CTRS shift space, it opens up, and it's something like, yeah. I'm having it on this screen right now. The other one. You know what? Let me just open this one, and let me just, you know, where is this thing? क्या कहते हैं? कहाँ है आपका? कहाँ है? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where is? If you can see it over there, दिख रहा है तुमको ये, right? This is like on command. CTRL shift plus place. I built it on like locally entirely. You can also build one Whisper Flow clone. If I press it, then वो सारा कुछ transcribe कर देता है within like 2-3 seconds, and it's pretty cool, right? इसने OpenAI से ज़्यादा fast and efficient कर दिया उसको, right? Always like my microphone is being used in the meet, but it gives very accurate results. All right, you can also try it out. Okay, let me share my other screen again. ठीक है. Okay. I hope my screen is visible again. And are you guys like keeping up with the session? Just give me like a like or something. Okay, great. Build it on a Whisper Flow clone, again a startup, $750 million funding, right? Everything, open Yapper and all those stuff. You can see and walk through what the examples are and build it on your own, right? I definitely think Whisper Flow is making money for nothing. You should definitely make an open source clone, you know, destroy this startup or something. I really don't, really doesn't matter. Okay. Let's talk about an AI code reviewer. You know, again, my guy, Piyush Garg. Well, you can see this video, and तुम्हें पता लग गया होगा अब तक काफी छोटी videos होती है उसकी, right? Build your own code reviewer like CodeRabbit, and this is very relevant right now. People are trying to, you know, even add instructions onto, you know, कि maybe मैं अपने GitHub के comment section से I can basically trigger the workflow and it runs everything. get a high level understanding of things from this video, right? The entire PRD is given over there कि तुम कैसे कैसे बना सकते हो उसको, right? Code Rabbit was one of its kind code reviewer engine, काफी बढ़िया था वो. And if you can see this over here, ऐसा कुछ दिखता है visually, you can search it out definitely. Okay, now time for some difficult and time consuming projects. This is gonna take a while, ठीक है? But I'm going to just quickly go through these, right? ठीक है. Build your own lovable clone. Might sound very scary and stuff. It's literally a 10-hour video, but yeah, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that I already have this open source repo over here that you can use. Literally वो पूरे lovable का clone बना है. What you guys have to do is integrate Slack into it, integrate uh, payment gateways into it, integrate maybe even some auth service into it, right? And build your own immersion clone. Don't watch this video probably. You can watch it for your own understanding, but just go to this GitHub link, open source project, how edit it, say that it's immersion clone, something, market it well. You will probably end up getting an internship right now. And that's exactly what I did, by the way. I was interning at a company named Dev, right? Right. This is like a Indian competitor to Lovable, right? So this was the company I'd interned at, and one of like helped me a lot to get in this company. Okay, I was a full stack engineer in this, helping them build no code websites from scratch, I guess. So yeah, this project literally got me hired. If it can't get you hired, then I don't know. Like it's literally the best things you can do. Ingest Prisma and everything. सारा कुछ उसी project में है. It even though you don't know things like TRPCs, E2B sandboxes and everything, you will learn. You will learn how to actually, you know, जो तुम्हारे cloud पे code बनता है, that LLM services run, right? That is on a virtual machine. And वो virtual machines कैसे काम करती है? Like how can you like build a system that triggers those virtual machines? All right, that is this project, and it is like one of the best projects like I've ever made. It was an amazing learning experience for me as well. Next, go to the next one. An N10 clone. Again, a core Fado project, but it's honestly very easy to make again. The same guy, code with Antonio. Your own, it uses the almost the same functions as like the N10 clone. You can build either of them, but just build one of them and you will learn a lot. I built one on my own for like I customized it. मेरे को कोई प्रोजेक्ट दिखता है मैं उसको सबसे पहले कस्टमाइज करके खुद का बना लेता हूँ. I integrated crypto onto it, right? You can even see this post link for and even this website over here for the reference if you want, right? मेरे को कोई प्रोजेक्ट दिखता है मैं लाइक उसका खुद का वर्जन बना देता हूँ and like do some variations onto it, understand the whole system design and everything onto it, right? मुझसे कोई पूछेगा and I'll be able to very well answer because मेरे को पता है मैंने क्या बनाया, right? That's what I'm saying. Don't blindly watch the tutorials. See the tutorial, build your own variations, present it out to the world, market it out to the world on Twitter, maybe LinkedIn, right? Okay. LinkedIn is a bit spammy, but yeah, I know you get the point, right? This was like the website I made. It looks pretty cool UI wise as well. So yeah. Anyways, do you guys know that I'm a UI designer as well? Like I've worked in that field for a very long time. But anyways, I've added the reference. Okay. Build your own copy trading platform. You can go through that. I don't think many people will be interested in crypto, but if you're interested in crypto and Web3 stuff, it's probably time you build your own copy trading platform. You can see the high level of things of how copy trading works, right? Don't make it very complex. Yeah, you can also add crypto like cryptography, like sorry, crypto copy trading into it. कि मेरे पास एक wallet है and उसका public address I'm sharing it with people ताकि वो देख सके कि जो transaction हो रही है I can just copy that. एक professional trader है वहाँ पे and I can just copy his trades and like उसने अगर 1 लाख की ट्रेड करी I did 1,000 की ट्रेड and I got profit on that because he is an experienced trader. That's what is copy trading it, and one of the good projects to make is copy trading platform, right? Because उससे latency बहुत पता चलती है यार. 0.2 seconds की latency will probably put you in a loss. 0.2 seconds की latency in any HFT, high frequency trading firms like JP Morgan, like Jane Street, like WorldCont, they they can cost you a Ferrari basically. So yeah, building that project at a very low latency, maybe even use some very close, uh, use like a language that is close to the system. What do you guys understand by the language which is like closer to the system? I'm talking about Rust. I'm talking about maybe C++ and not Python at all. Like, don't try for Python. Like, this project will be more effective if you build on that. But yeah, that's the whole point. Next up, next up, yeah, build your own stake game. Again, one of the crypto projects. A second, I go back. Yeah, build your own version of copy editing platform. I think I messed up the video over here, but yeah, this title should be build like your own distributed systems project. All right, where is this? Anyways, I'll change it later on. Build your own distributed system project, right? Key, learn how Apache or Nginx work. So basically एक website आपके पास है ना, and जो the person living in USA should access it from a USA hosted server and not an Indian one that is kilometers away from it. अगर मैं दिल्ली में बैठा हूँ मुझे मुंबई के सर्वर से आना चाहिए the all the requests and everything that's happening and not from some other country, because people want people want things done quick. People want a good and like very very fast like latency and stuff. So build your own distributed system, so you will get a lot of learning and like lot of like तुम्हें समझ आएगा कि how distributed systems work, and that is like one of the most like valuable skills over there. Why? Because that's something AI can't do. So this is like one of the like goated projects you can make honestly. This one and also the Kubernetes maybe. But yeah, yeah, build your own stake game. I don't think I have to like go over this over and over. Coffee easier. Crypto stake games, right? Um, I think Figma is messing up the PPT for some reason, but yeah, I built my own one over here. I built a battle royale game. It was a very fun thing to make. So basically, you bet some money कि 20 रुपए तू डाल 20 रुपए मैं डालता हूँ, जो विनर होगा he takes all. और जो थर्ड पार्टी है वो लाइक 10 रुपए निकाल ले, सो द विनिंग टीम विंस 30 रुपीज, something like that, right? So you can possibly make it as creative as you can make it. It's pretty impressive to build like, and yeah, smart contracts are involved in this. If you guys want to learn Rust, this open source, this repo is open source, जो मैंने मेरा प्रोजेक्ट है, I mostly open source all my projects कि तुम्हें फ्री टू यूज लाइक गिटहब का पूरा कोड बेस मिल जाएगा, राइट? For learning Rust and Solana, you can refer to this platform. It's pretty amazing. I learned from it, right? But yeah, build your own stake game. Okay. Yeah. If you guys have heard about, how many of you have like heard about VVAI or FreePick? Just give me a thumbs up. And are you guys there? Give me like a thumbs up here. Great, 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 great. If you guys have seen FreePick or VVAI, VVAI is a startup acquired by Figma, by the way. Just pay slides hosted है. It's I think I don't know, they bought it for over $100 million. FreePick का खुद का है, and they're like making a hell lot of money right now, right? It is a very SaaS-based project. In fact, my own startup, Gemna.com, you can visit it over here. It uses workflows and it has like an entire system according to it. And even guess what? I built this startup and I'm actually getting real clients from this. I've been getting clients from this, paid clients, and that's I feel like it's amazing. भाई जब पहला ठीक है, you can build it on your own. Uh, just stand for state management, Redis. Use React flows, by the way, TRPCs as well. And don't use, 10 different API के, credits मत खरीदना. Don't buy VEO. Don't buy OpenAI के image generation के credits. Just buy either one of these, ठीक है, Runway या फिर Fal. They provide like multi-model access, you know. So yeah, that's their whole business thing. So you can definitely take their API keys rather than take multiple. यमनर भी इनमें से कुछ यूज करता है, बट आई वॉन्ट टेल व्हाई कौन सा वाला, ठीक है? ओके, ये क्या हो रहा है? लेट मी जस्ट रीलोड. Yeah, again, one of the very impressive tools that you guys probably have used is Gamma. How many of you have like used Gamma for making presentations? How many of you actually have? I think it would be amazing to build an open source clone. I think it would be an amazing open source project if you guys were able to like build this thing entirely, right? For editing PPTs, PDFs, docs, Excel file. Build your own Gamma clone. Build an agentic system. Maybe use Claude or maybe use GPT or any open source anything, right? That gives you the agentic AI access and तुम पूरी की पूरी PPTs खुद generate कर सकते हो. And I think it is one of the very cool projects you can take on, right? ठीक है. Next and the last one, build your own terminal based IDEs like Cloud Code, I think I have this link. So basically मैंने खुद का like एक CLI बनाया हुआ है. Uh, for summarizing the repo, read me generate kar deta hai, but that's very small. You can definitely use this as a starter repo, use this one as a starter repo and build this project, Cloud Code clone, and it's like going to literally blow up. I made my own Cloud Code clone, and that's like literally the hook line that you need, because Cloud Code is मतलब बहुत चल रहा है आजकल, ठीक है? People are paying millions for, like, companies are paying millions for it. आजकल सॉफ्टवेयर में जब क्या कहते हैं रिक्रूटमेंट होती है, तो you even get $150 worth of like Cloud Code credits even. ठीक है? So Cloud Code is very trending. If you guys don't know what Cloud Code is, you're probably living under a rock, right? ठीक है? It is a CLI based code generator, unlike Lovable or maybe Copilot, and it is fairly easy to make. But this is really a game changer. ठीक है? अब कैसे कैसे वो क्लॉड तुम्हारे कोड को एक्सेस करते हैं एवरीथिंग, यू गाइस कैन लुक इनटू दैट. एंड Capybara AI somewhat does a bit of that, but yeah, it's a very small project compared to Cloud Code. But you can build your own Cloud Code clone at a very like good scale, I guess. Even deploy it somewhere on AWS or something, right? Okay, so I think this is the last slide for क्या कहते हैं तुम्हारे projects के लिए, right? Let us talk about resumes, right? ठीक है, ये तो हो गए तुम्हारे projects. How many of you guys like felt like कि these क्या कहते हैं projects were kind of eye opening and like good ones? Can I get like a thumbs up? These are like good project ideas. I have like confirmed it from different sources. It will help you market yourself very well and put you in a very good position. These are like the best to haves in 2026, and I can't focus on that more. Okay, okay. So let me just stop sharing my screen for a while right now. I would like to address, yeah. ठीक है. As I said before, it's going to be a very quick session. अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, रुक जाओ सही, right? है ना? We'll talk about how to build your resume, right? So the thing is कि जब से AI आ गया है, all the hiring and everything that's happening through ATS, like AI systems तुम्हारे सारे के सारे resumes को like access करता है, and it like puts them on a like a hierarchy कि ये ज़्यादा better है, ये अच्छा है, ये इससे better है and stuff, something like that, right? And according to multiple reports, 85% of the resumes 85% of the resumes are rejected even before it gets to human intervention. कोई इंसान देखे ना देखे, AI system देख लेता है तुम्हारे पूरे, like everything. It's just there viewing it, and you guys are constantly failing on that, I guess. And I was doing the same for a very long time. Till literally I just like started, मैंने like फटाफट फटाफट I just started getting ATS. मैंने like कैसे किया, I'll just show some examples to you कि मेरा resume पहले कैसा था and how I built it. ठीक है, ठीक है. Okay, this is what my resume on the left side looked earlier on. Are you guys able to hold up? Yeah, share my screen. Is my screen visible to you guys? Give me a thumbs up if it is. Would highly appreciate if you do. Yeah. So at the left side, ये मेरा resume है जो मैं usually submit करा करता था, and this is the exact type of resume that does not work. Even though उसमें content बहुत अच्छा है, Google Summer of Code, Gemini AI, Dualite VC backed, venture capitalist backed startup, Sugar Labs as a maintainer, World Quant as a research consultant, and a lot of different things. But 4-time hackathon, but it did not get selected in hackathons. एक NSUT की hackathon of vibe coding, and my resume wasn't selected, and जो बेफालतू से फालतू के candidates थे that got selected. Can you imagine that? मुझे बहुत बहुत disappointing लगा था कि NSUT की hackathon है, and I didn't even like shortlist the resume of that, even though I was like so good at everything and मेरा resume काफी अच्छा था बाकी college students से of course first year and second year के, but I didn't get selected. Why? Because this resume is absolutely like, honestly telling, it's pretty trash. ठीक है, you don't use this entire tables, right? If I were to tell you actual में systems कैसे काम करते हैं, just 30 seconds of that. Where is that? 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 Yeah, systems actually work like that, you know. वो तुम्हारे latex understanding करते हैं, ये पूरा उठा लेगा उसको, समझ रहे हो? The positions x and y are stamped. So if you have something like these tables, it's probably never going to work. Trust me, it's never going to work. It is not going to work, भाई. Really not. ठीक है. अब this side resume, if you can see it, ठीक है, this is the one template that you guys must use. मैंने इसको literally use किया, and I think I might have this. Mhm. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Hold up. Yeah, let me just share it with you. ठीक है. Oh come on यार. Why bro? Why right now? This is so annoying. Where do I have that? हाँ है मेरे पास वो. I think I lost it somewhere, but yeah, this one. Great, I found it. Hidden under the this full panel. This is a weird ass panel, can't I? Like मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि तुम लोग like दिख रहे हो इस पे. I feel reassured कि हाँ तुम लोग हो यहाँ पे, and I'm not talking to some wall or something. It feels good to have you guys here. Really, I appreciate it a lot. Yeah. मुझे लगा नहीं था इतने लोग आएंगे. I love this. Okay, so let's talk about this sharing. Let me share this one. Yeah, great. ठीक है. This is also like मैं इसको भी बाद में share कर दूंगा, I guess. But yeah, this is not the part of our something that we have. Yeah. So if you can see, literally मेरे जो वो वाला resume था, that this one, the right side one, right? It got me into so many internship opportunities recently only. ठीक है, and like I am very like I love this one. कि can you see the Veda AI company? I think 2,000, 3,000 people plus applied, 200 were selected, and mine got selected as a second year old, whilst fourth years are competing with that. So that's the like actual value of of a product that like builds your entire, and the best thing about is कि ये template, like this is the template that you always use, and I'll tell you what, ये जो template है, you can get it for like absolutely free. ठीक है, बात ये है कि I'll just share it the website with you. ठीक है, it's called careerzenith.ai. Very easy to use, absolutely free. We are not some promoting or something. ठीक है, it is absolutely free for students. Just click on create resume. Maybe just sign into this account, I guess. Allow whatever this is. Come on. Come on. Why now, yaar? ठीक है. सो फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, जो मेरा गंदा वाला रिज्यूम है ना, मैं उसको ऐड कर देता हूँ यहाँ पे. लाइक मेरा जो गंदा वाला रिज्यूम है, ठीक है, गंदा छी बैड वन. ठीक है, अपलोड फाइल, एंड आई विल जस्ट फॉर प्रूफ, मैं इसी रिज्यूमे को अपलोड कर रहा हूँ. बाय द वे, resume.pdf, गंदा वाला रिज्यूमे. ठीक है, राइट, या ठीक है. So it basically analyzes the entire structure and divides it into pieces as shown below. ठीक है, and वो basically पूरा का पूरा तुम्हारा AI, it accesses it, and पूरा का पूरा free में इसको करके दे देगा, right? And if you guys have a resume built, as I said before, बना लेना अपना resume, just इस पे डाल दो and it will give you so much better ATS right now. ठीक है? Your chances of getting selected in any interview will just shoot up. Trust me on that. ठीक है? Where is this one? ठीक है? 56% analyzed. Hmm. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Okay, okay, okay. Hold up a second. Let us wait till it's doing that. Mhm. ठीक है. So okay, ठीक है. I hope you guys are still able to see the screen, right? I hope you are really. ठीक है, राइट राइट राइट, बिल्कुल सही. सो नाउ इसने मेरे पूरे इस रिज्यूमे को लिटरली ये बना दिया. दिस इज अ वेरी फ्री टू यूज टेम्पलेट, यू कैन यूज इट. ठीक है. अब आई डू व्हाट, तुम्हें दिख रहा है 2 पेजेस का है. लाइक लिटरली रिज्यूमे शुड बी ऑफ 1 पेज एंड 1 पेज स्ट्रिक्टली. आई कैन जस्ट क्लिक ऑन फिट टू सिंगल पेज एंड इट्स या इट्स डन, इट्स ऑन अ सिंगल पेज. ठीक है. अब जैसे मेरे को ये गंदा लग रहा है, दिस पार्ट आई डिसलाइक दिस अलॉट. आई कैन वेरी इजीली go on to the customized template and add some spacing behind. ठीक है. इसने इसको नीचे शिफ्ट कर दिया, आइटम स्पेसिंग थोड़ी बढ़ा दी मैंने, एंड इवन द एडिट कंटेंट, यू नो. ओके, सो कंटेंट के अलग अलग सेक्शन है, विल गो थ्रू दैट. कस्टमाइज द टेम्पलेट, टेक्स्ट स्टाइल एंड साइजेस. ठीक है. फॉन्ट साइज, इंक्रीज द फॉन्ट साइज ऑफ ऑल दीज हेडर्स. वो हेडर को अलग टारगेट कर रहा है, वो लिटरली हेडिंग्स को अलग टारगेट कर रहा है, दीज वंस. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. एंड वो लिटरली छोटे छोटे फॉन्ट को भी, सब हेडिंग्स को भी टारगेट कर रहा है एंड डिस्क्रिप्शंस को भी टारगेट कर रहा है. ठीक है, राइट. दिस इज जस्ट नॉट इट, राइट. अब द एआई चैट पार्ट कम्स. You can even talk to your resume like how can you audit it and something something something, right? अब let's talk about ATS score, है ना. तुम इसको कैसे यूज कर सकते हो is the best part about all of this, right? आई कैन जस्ट क्लिक रिवर्स क्रोनिकल ऑर्डर. ठीक है, कि मेरे जो सारे इंटर्नशिप्स हैं वो उल्टे ऑर्डर में पड़े हैं. Like, can you see that? It's just one click and fix. Great. Optimize bullet point volume. ठीक है. It should contain minimum 2 and maximum 6 bullet points, but how many do I have? मेरे पास बहुत अजीब अजीब से हैं, and इसलिए like उसको literally करके पहले दे दिया. But you know what? You can apply this suggestion entirely, or maybe look at the exact point it is pointing towards by clicking this icon over here. Literally तुम्हें दिख जाएगा ये highlight हो गया, right? ठीक है. And it is telling me to add more bullet points. You can apply the suggestion or completely delete it. ठीक है. I'm just gonna delete this suggestion because I want to move forward. I took like a fair share of my 1 hour at time and like build my own resume with this, and it's pretty amazing. ठीक है. Tech stack focus. यहाँ पे टेक स्टैक नहीं लिखा हुआ, वेब डेवलपमेंट लिखा हुआ है बस. क्यों नहीं है यहाँ पे, समझ रहे हो? I'm just gonna delete that again. It gave me more suggestions now. It keeps in a very interactive way. वो तुमको पूरा करके दे देता है. ठीक है. And ये पूरा free है. Can you imagine this thing? Like you can use it like right now. बहुत amazing platform है. I'm just gonna fix this. And इसने I think कुछ तो fix किया. I didn't read what it was, but yeah. Unverifiable projects. Okay, मैंने projects के side में links भी डाल रखे हैं. देख रहे हो? Ambiguous current status. Present overlap कर रहा है पूरा. Employment dates overlapped. That's also is a good suggestion. Remove high school education. So ATS does not support high school educations actually, right? Fix. It's done. Increase quantifiable results. Review bullet points and add specific numbers, right? मैं दिखाता हूँ क्या बोल रहा है वो, है ना? वो क्या बोल रहा है. डिजाइन एंड इम्प्लीमेंटेड इमेज प्रोसेसिंग पाइपलाइंस, ये सब बेकार की चीजें तो हैं यहाँ पे. बट इफ यू कैन सी कंट्रीब्यूटर शुगर लैब्स, 5+ mentors, 30% during. These are the kind of keywords that get highlighted in any ATS system. These are this like every single, all the things that would allow you to like like shoot your ranking up in any resume. लोग खुद टाइप करके बना देते हैं, but I'm literally telling you it's a free to use tool you can use right now. ठीक है. I'll give you the link to it very shortly. ठीक, right? It's pretty easy to use. I use it on my own. ठीक है. Can even optimize it for jobs. ठीक है. And that is it, right? This is all I wanted to show, right? इसको बंद करते हैं, इसको भी बंद करते हैं एंड स्टॉप द सेशन, राइट। ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है। सो डिड यू guys like enjoy the section, this whole session? I just shared like मैंने काफी सारे प्रोजेक्ट आइडियाज बताए. How many of you are from like triple IIT Sonipat? Can I know? A huge number. We and also I would like to like highly appreciate Utkarsh and Nishant for collaborating with us. GDG AIT and it was ATC Bennett University for collaborating with us. They helped us a lot in getting the social media presence up, right? I will share every single one of the PDFs, all the recordings with you all. You can go through those project ideas again and again, over and over, loop it as many times, right? Right. Yes. Not, not AI, was it? Careers in not AI. Let me see. वही है ना? Yeah, वही है. This is like the thing I use, and also this whole क्या कहते हैं workshop was also powered by Algozenith, right? This is one of their flagship products, and you can definitely use that for absolutely free right now. Okay, and okay, um, I am like open to some talk and some doubts and everything. Maybe I can. There is. How can I unmute somebody? How do I unmute somebody? Kushagra, are you there? Or Daksh, are you there? Can you? You guys are not able to mute yourselves or unmute yourselves. Is that the problem? Mhm. All muted. All muted. Hold up. Um, और कोई माइक खोलने का ट्राई कर सकता है? How do we make a resume customize
Yes,
GD?
yeah.
Hi.
Hello. क्या बाकी लोग बोल सकते हैं इस मीटिंग में? Like I'd like to have. Well, thanks for the review, Tejas Singh Bhati. Uh, how do we make a resume customized specific to JD? What is JD? Instead of filling, so I'll tell you what. मैं ना एक बहुत सही चीज बताता हूँ जो उसके AI chat का सेक्शन है उसमें जाके अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट्स डाल दो. I'll give you a very good example. क्या करना है मैं दिखाता हूँ करना क्या है. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. क्या कहते हैं what's the Veda AI was the company that I got shortlisted in, right? Veda AI. Yeah, this one. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. I hope you guys are able to see my screen, by the way. Yeah, careers. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Go down, go down. No, okay, they have like closed their, I guess. ठीक है. But yeah, जो जो job specifications है ना, under any opening there is always a job specification कि तुम्हें ये आना चाहिए, preferably to get hired in, right? If you guys have this tech stack or have these skills, your chances of getting hired is higher up. ठीक है, तुमने उसको copy paste करके just put it onto Careers Zenith का AI chat. That's what you have to do, specific to making it for JD. You guys can try unmuting now. Yeah, please raise your hand one by one. Mhm. I suppose all of you guys are like from first years or second years only, maybe even third years, but I guess third years अपनी काफी busy होते हैं like this time around, I guess. But yeah, let me see. Mhm. Right, 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 right. Okay, so I'd like to let you all know कि my study resources and everything, I will mail it to every single one of you, regardless of if you attended it or not, right? And also, I will just share like a nice form here to you guys. Hold up a second. Okay, you know what? Do you guys also want to like discuss upon a few internship opportunities that are like coming up, similar to GSOC, onto the GSOC timelines and stuff? Uh, if you guys want, I can discuss that. I have the PPT right now. If you guys are up for it, I can just do. Mhm, mhm. Let me get some, क्या कहते हैं, मिलने दो मेरे को. Some, yeah, just type it in like chat में लिख दो यार. Are you guys up for that? मैं बता दूंगा literally because a lot of you are literally my juniors. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Hmm. Yeah, you can just start like giving out your queries. मुझे just give me like 3-4 minutes break. ठीक है, we can start right now. Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm aware I'm mute. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. मुझे बहुत सारे. Okay, I'm getting a lot of questions. Keep them coming यार. मैं like I'm just free right now. I'll be able to. मैं बहुत बारी like busy हो जाता हूँ अपने काम के साथ and I'm not able to. I have like this whole 30 minutes types. पूरा free, you can ask all the doubts. ठीक है. I even have like a presentation ready. I can show it to you. ठीक है. Um, okay. ठीक है. Right, 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 right. And also, I would मुझे अच्छा लगेगा if you guys will fill this form on the feedback of how did you like the overall session. Plus, also, did you like the career Zenith का वो presentation part, right? Like, how do you think this tool can improve? Because we are in collaboration with Algozenith, and it would really, really help us if you guys would fill the form, right? Because uh, हम चाहते हैं कि more such events occur and everything, and Algozenith comes to us and काफी सारे events हो रहे हैं. It's going to be amazing. Last few codathons भी उनके ही थे. So would highly appreciate if you guys would fill this feedback form. Completely up to you, right? How did you like the overall session and the careers and anything? Here. Okay, so let us talk about Google Summer of Code. Let us talk about some opportunities that you can do. I'll just share my screen with you. I think I have the PPT ready already. Yeah, please share. क्या कहते हैं? Please like take a moment and fill that form. It would be very helpful from my side because मैं काफी कुछ करवा रहा हूँ तुम्हारे लिए and मुझे like जरूरत पड़ेगी उसकी कभी ना कभी, right? Algorithm has also helped me a lot in this thing. Right, 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 right. Let me just go back. वैसे ये एक बार हम क्लास में भी डिस्कस बट एनीवेज ठीक है. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट गेटिंग इंटर्नशिप्स. right? This wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just adding this extra session. मैंने जिस जो जो लोग रिकॉर्ड कर रहे थे सेशन रिकॉर्डिंग में भी ठीक है. Okay, people are coming up. Make them join in यार please. ठीक है. Fun fact: the best part about the technical society of Triple IT Sonipat, सारे के सारे सेकंड